everyone, welcome. It is finally time to open up the lovely witch casket for the month of May. It has been a bit of a mission to get my hands on this one, not to have too much of a rant, but the Royal Mail held all my mail captive for like a week and I've been very annoyed about it. I now finally have it. I've got my lovely witch casket. I've got a nice big box of herbies, so I'm finally happy again. And I'm going to try not to be too salty at the Royal Mail. But there we go. We have finally got the lovely, lovely witch casket. Should have been with me a little while ago, but I'm very happy it is here. So if you have not seen a witch casket before, they are a UK-based witchy box. They're probably one of the biggest ones that we have here in the UK. They ship internationally. They've just moved into a big new office space, so they're probably expanding even more. But yeah, they're one of our sort of premier witchy boxes. I believe it is now £29 for new subscribers, and just keep an eye on their website or their Instagram if you do want to sign up. But we will not talk too much because I've waited far too long already. Let's just dive in. On top of their lovely box, we have got the leaflet telling us the theme, which is success. Which up until Royal Mail kidnapping my mail, I have been having quite a successful May. So I take the vibe. So this will tell us everything that's inside the box, but I like to be surprised. So we won't look. We'll just come back to it if we don't know what anything is at the end. Then next up, we have what I guess this is the art for the month. So each month you usually get a card like this, which is the artwork, but this one's a bit different. This is just a card which is the magical uses for basil. Among its other magical uses, basil is perfect for attracting success. Carry basil with you to attract prosperity. Sprinkle dried basil around the outside of your home or business to attract success and protect from misfortune. Dress a green candle with dried basil for abundant spells. Used in success charm bags and spell bottles. So that's cute, and it's like a cute little card. I have to say, I have so much basil. I don't use dried basil, so I just kind of accumulate it from boxes and things, so I have tons of it. So I'm guessing there's probably some somewhere in this box, which I don't really need, but I do like the idea of these little cards. If they did like a card like this each month, and then they give you like a pouch of the herb to like correspond, it would be cool if they started doing some kind of more unusual herbs that we don't get as often in boxes, with like a nice little card to go with it. But yeah, it's a cute idea. Everybody knows I love good herbies, so a little card with a bit of information about them is quite cute. So adorable. Don't know if that'll be just for this month or for all the months going forward, a little card about the herbs. But I'm down with it. If it is for every month, I do agree with the idea. So that's quite cute. Then we have our little spell kit for the month, which you do get one every month. And you might be able to guess that this one is for a success charm bag. Contains everything you need to attract success. Okay. So in here we have got what looks like red clover, would be my guess. Some sort of berry. Not too sure what berry. They look like little dried red currants, but they're probably something different. So that's my guess, red clover and something. We then have a little stone, and everybody knows stones, crystals are not really my jam, but I'm going to guess red carnelian. That's my guess. We shall see if I'm correct. Then as well, we also have a little pouch, and it's quite a nice one, instead of just being sort of a plain, boring one, which we get quite a lot of. This one's actually got a little pentacle on the front as well to add a little bit of extra magic, so that's quite cute. There is then the card which tells us what's the instructions and what is in here. So gold satin pouch, red clover, rowan berries and carnelian. Oh, look at me getting so good with my crystals. So yeah, it would be that you put everything in your little baggie and just wish for success in whatever field you currently need it. So that's our little kit for this month. Then it looks like we have something fabric. What are you, Mr. Fabric? You are like a flag or penitent. Pennant. Whatever which you hang a heraldry on. This one just says witchcraft with like some scroll work. It's quite cute. This is not the sort of thing that I'm really into getting from boxes. It's kind of a bit, I don't know if gimmicky is the right word, but it's like non-practical type stuff. Do you know what I mean? Just aesthetic, but not quite my aesthetic, if any of that makes sense. But yeah, a little witchcraft banner, very like medieval style. We have some tea, and I guess this is how they're doing their tea these days. Previously we used to get little like paper envelopes which just had like Ziploc type baggies of tea in, like loose. This I'm guessing is again tea bags, which is what we got last month, was 2 tea bags in little sealed up thingies, which I guess is more practical for some people that are getting this box. If you don't have a tea strainer, tea bags are maybe more useful. These are individually wrapped so you can take them to work or whatever. But personally I think I prefer the loose tea. But this one is a Success tea blend, and it is cinnamon, cloves and black tea again. I do not care for black tea. But yeah, it is cinnamon for abundance, love, psychic awareness. Cloves for good luck and prosperity. Brew with intent and drink mindfully. So you've got 2 of them little tea bags. And we look at lots of little baggies. I don't know which baggie to grab first. Let's go for this one because this one looks interesting. What is nice is that all the bags kind of look different. I have so many of those like clear black type bags. Whereas this month we seem to be getting lots of different looking baggies. So this one's quite cute. I'm not sure what's in there, but just the bag by itself is quite sweet. We've got all kinds of different symbols and things on this, like eyes and potion bottles and pentacles and plants and all sorts. So that's quite cute by itself. Then in here we have incense. Nobody knows I love incense. Ooh, come on out. We got a big old handful, which don't smell of anything. That must be the mildest incense ever. Okay, then there is something else in here. Okay, I guess this is a little holder, just like a really simple little golden, like a little teardrop, which you could just stand like that to hold your incense. Though I have to say, little holders like this do mean that ash goes literally everywhere. That's quite cute. Then there is a card in here. Intention incense sticks. A simple way to make your own incense to match your intentions. Okay, so rest your unscented incense sticks on a flat plate or a piece of aluminium foil. Choose 1 or 2 essential oils that correspond with your intention. Sprinkle around 20 drops of oils evenly over the stick. Do this with intent to charge the incense. Allow to dry for at least 24 hours before burning. After drying, your magical incense sticks are ready to use. So there we go. I'm not insane, they don't smell of anything. That's quite a novel idea. I can't say I've ever seen that before in any other box like this, either ones that I've watched other people unbox or ones that I've had. I have never had sort of blank incense sticks to make your own scent on. So that's kind of a novel. I don't know why I bothered. I literally just said they don't smell of anything, I'm still sniffing them. Anyway, that's quite a novel idea to be able to sort of make them smell of whatever you want. It's also quite nice for, I've got some essential oils. The main thing I use essential oils for is just like putting in the bath. And I have some which have like cinnamon and stuff in, which you can't use that for, but smell really good. So this would be a good way to use those. So yeah, a bit different. I like it. A bit more inventive, should we say. Not something that I've seen before, which is always fun to get in a box. Now I can see our stone on top. This is a stripy something. Very interesting, very stripy piece. Little chunk. I mean, it looks like it's tiger's eye, but I've not seen one that's that kind of stripy. It almost looks like it should be some sort of like dessert. Like one of those little creme caramel things, but with more layers. Do you know what I mean? Why am I sounding crazy? It's stripy. Anyway, let's see. Tiger's eye. The ultimate power stone and an amazing stone for success. Tiger's eye is believed to encourage personal empowerment, courage, charisma, willpower and clear thinking. It is also useful in recognising your own needs and setting boundaries. So there we go. That is quite a cute little block. I do like how banded it is. So there we go. This month's little rock is Tiger's Eye. Now I can see our pin, and this month it is like a little tarot card. The World. Quite a small little one. It's got, again, everything's like a black and gold kind of classy vibe this month. And all the cards have got this nice like reflective embossing on it. So it's quite a nice like theme going on this month. This is quite a simple little pin. It's almost got like a Grecian feel to it with like a laurel around the outside. So that's our pin, little tarot card. Now we've got more little baggies. Which one shall I pull out? Now let's go for this big baggie here. What are you? Something with a pentacle on. So it looks like a little wooden box with a pentacle. And it is just a really tiny little wooden box. Just being like painted black and then a pentacle engraved out of it. It's quite sweet, it's quite small. I have no idea what I would fit in there. But it's quite a cute little box. Magical manifestation box. Set your intentions and manifest your desires with our magical manifestation box. Place inside any herbs, crystals, affirmations, amulets, etc. which correspond with what you'd like to manifest. Regularly meditate with your box, reaffirm your intentions and visualize the successful outcome. So that's quite cute. So it's not, that's why it's so tiny, it's not really meant to kind of store stuff that you would go and get. It's just like a vessel for you, for whatever you want it to be. This is quite cute. It feels quite well made. It definitely, it seals nicely, even though it's just sort of carved out of one bit of wood. It's all nice and neat and smooth. So that's quite cute. Okay, then I've got two more little baggies. Well, one's quite big, so let's start with the little baggie. This looks like a little bottle. What are you? Okay. Ooh, I believe it's like a little necklace. And the chain's a bit knotted. So it's like a little spell bottle, but it's on a chain, and I guess it's meant to be worn as a necklace. I think this is just like plastic. It's like a blue plastic. When you shine the light through it, there's actually blue. And it's got a little cork. So my guess is you're supposed to put like herbs and oils and stuff in here and just carry it around. So it's like a little potion bottle with you. So look what it says. Bewitching Charm Pendant. Fill this charming bottle with your enchanted herbs, oils or amulets to carry a permanent spell with you wherever you go. That's definitely a bit different. I do wonder if this would actually, you'd have to be a bit careful wearing it because your cork's just going to pop out. So you maybe don't want to put oily stuff in there because it will just go everywhere. I do like this chain that it's on. We don't often get jewellery on chains, and this is like a nice black one, which is again a bit different. So that's cute. I really like, you get things like this but which are made out of like crystals. Have you seen those where it's like a crystal and you like unscrew it and you can put oils and stuff in? I really like those. I feel like this is kind of like the same idea but just a very different style. I have to say I've not seen one like this, so it is very different, but yeah, I would be a bit, it does feel quite tight in there, but I would be a bit concerned about putting stuff in. Unless the idea is that you're supposed to do it once and seal it, like with wax. I don't know. They just say permanent spell, so yeah, maybe that's the idea. But yeah, it's quite cute. Like I say, it's very different. And I do like a different. That's kind of the whole point of getting these boxes, is to get things you've not seen before, get stuff you wouldn't normally buy for yourself, etc. So there we go, a little bottle necklace. Quite cute. Then our final baggie. Again, we've got, instead of just a normal plain bag, we've got this one with like the triple moon. That's quite pretty. And in here is a candle holder. So yeah, it's got its own tea light, but it's like a little, I reckon it's clay, a little tea light holder. And it's kind of got the triple moon sort of embossed on the sides. Just space to hold your candle in there. Okay, you can probably find pillar candles that fit in there as well actually, but it's mainly designed for a tea light, so quite cute. Then, as per usual, our last item is a scroll. And what do we think this one's going to be about? Energy is a path to success. This is, I think, more about like manifestation. Yeah, so quite often these scrolls are sort of split into sections. This I think is all kind of one big thing about just kind of like intent. But yeah, there we go, that's our scroll. It's all about finding the path to your success in whatever field you may need it. And there we go. That was everything in this month's box, the lovely May box. Who can believe it's May? We're basically into summer. The whole year's gone by so quickly, but there we go. Let me know what you thought of this one. I thought this was quite a nice one. I feel like we've got a couple of things in there which I've not seen in other boxes. I feel like there's some kind of unique bits, which I think is always what you want from one of these boxes. When they all start to kind of look the same and everybody's doing the same stuff, then it gets a bit boring. I think this one, they've definitely thought of some things, brought some things which nobody else is doing. So that's what we like to see. But yes, let me know what you thought of this one, if you got it or not. Yes, I will be back with the next month's one. Hopefully I'll get it a bit sooner next time. I believe I have now in fact been filming these for over a year. So if you're bored before I get the next one, there's a whole year's worth for you to go and watch. But yeah, I'll be back with the next one. In the meantime, I hope you're all doing well. And I'll hopefully see you all again soon. Bye everyone!